This is a tour of a refurbished one-bedroom at Beach Club Villas. The rooms were recently refreshed. It's not a hard goods refurb, meaning they didn't actually tear down the walls and everything. They just did a soft goods refurbishment, which means things like the furniture and some of the cabinets and things like that have been updated. So when you first walk into the one bedroom, you'll see that you get this nice little welcome area. I'm not an expert on exactly what has and hasn't changed in this room, but I do believe that this entryway, this table, and this mirror are new. Here you have a pretty good sized closet that you could probably put a stroller, or I don't know about an ECV, but you could definitely fit a stroller, a single stroller in there. Ignore the backpack, that's mine. And ignore the Mickey popcorn buckets. That's also something that I picked up today. As you come in, you can see that there's a little bit of artwork here, very much beach themed. And it's a very kind of neutral color. As you come in here, you can see that here's the sitting area. Generally speaking, the seating area when you come in will have the plates arranged as a Mickey. And I'm pretty sure that these cushions have changed. The table is definitely new. You can tell that it's in fairly good shape. The soft goods refurbishment on the 4th and 5th floor of Beach Club Villas occurred early in 2023, in the first couple of months, and then it had to get paused. I heard because they ran out of the parts for the Murphy bed, and that is what caused the delay. So the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor are supposed to be getting refurbished before the end of 2023, hopefully in the next couple months. I'm filming this right now and it is September of 2023. You can see here, this is the big major change that I noticed for the kitchen. You'll notice here, I believe right here where these cabinets are, there used to be the stove and oven, the cooktop. And they've instead decided to put the cooktop here. And I can't remember where the refrigerator exactly was. Maybe the refrigerator was also here. But it kind of creates a larger space when you walk into the kitchen. So it allows you to kind of come much further in, and you can see this counter. It's not very deep, but at the same time, it gives you more kind of space to walk around. You can see here you have a dishwasher. Like I said, you have a cooktop, microwave, and this is not like a full-size refrigerator and freezer that you might have at home, but this is a pretty good sized freezer and refrigerator, especially for a hotel room. The cabinets are one thing that I noticed got a big update. This little middle section here that you see is completely new and different. Has a very nice, in my opinion, pretty fancy look to it. I'm not really sure what's supposed to go in these little cupboards, but you can see the wine glasses here are very nicely arranged, and there's a baking dish up there. And usually inside these cabinets you get a full kitchen with bowls and plates, coffee cups. You can see in here have some more bowls, mixing bowls, some glass bowls for storage, a nice big container for water or maybe something else to drink, some big plates, and you do have this dual Keurig coffee maker. So there are Keurig K-Cups that are provided, but if you bring your own K-Cups, you can certainly use them here if you're a coffee drinker. Just like every other room, paper towels are included. You can see the sink is definitely updated. There's a nice little black backsplash. And just to continue, more coffee mugs, bowls and plates. some glassware. And these up top are plastic, which is great for kids, especially if they want to use something to brush their teeth. You can see up there, there's some pots and pans, an electrical outlet for the microwave. Nothing in here, which is probably good because it's hard for me to reach. Might be hard for other people. These cabinets also have a much nicer feel to them. I'm not sure if anybody is familiar with what the cabinets felt like in the old Beach Club, but they felt really kind of, the quality felt very low. These cabinets, not that I'm a cabinetry expert or anything, they seem to have a much more solid wood feel. They feel a lot nicer. What you'd expect. They're also soft close. You can see there, closes on its own. And then you have your utensils, some different cooking utensils. It looks like there's a tray, oven tray, a cutting board. This one is fake. And then down here, it looks empty, so this is something you can certainly use on your own if you needed to store stuff. And there are some pots and pans down below the oven. Nothing really in the oven. And then this is sort of your living area. So you can see you have a little area, breakfast bar, in addition to the kitchen table you have here. You have a little bit more area for cabinetry that you can kind of display and show stuff. Maybe I could put my Mickey popcorn buckets there. And then you have your TV, which surprisingly the TV is still showing the resort TV style TV. It doesn't have the new style that says, you know, welcome and then your last name. And then here are just some additional storage areas. You can certainly put clothes and stuff like that in here. If you were unpacking, there's more room here. Lots and lots of storage space. A little sign here that tells you how to use the bed, the Murphy bed that's behind me. Again, more cabinet space. And all of this is definitely updated. I'm not positive how much it's really changed, but it's definitely been updated. So, you know, I think that's pretty good. And then in addition here, you have 2 USBs and 2 outlets here, and 2 more USBs and 2 more outlets. There are USB type A. There's no USB type C, I don't believe, in here. These guys are not soft close. Then you have this nice little lamp, table, and this is the Murphy bed. So if you do have 4 people, this room only sleeps 4, surprisingly. You know, in a studio at Beach Club Villas, you actually can sleep 5. But surprisingly here, at a 1-bedroom, which is significantly bigger, there's only enough beds to sleep 4 people. So it's kind of a strange decision. It would have been nice if they had used in the Beach Club Villa studios, they actually have a 1-person, kind of like a twin-size bed that pulls down below the TV. It would have been really nice during the soft goods refresh if they added that, but it doesn't look like they did. Maybe that's something to consider for the hard goods refresh, but that will not likely occur for another 7 years or so. So one thing that note, if you do bring down this bed, you do have to move this table here. And so it's not awfully heavy, I don't think, but you are supposed to move that. It does say, you know, here in the directions, clear everything off the sofa, including the pillows, and ensure area in front of the sofa is clear of all items. Right, so you do have to move this if you decided that you did want to use this Murphy bed. So I'm gonna slide this real quick. It's actually not as light as I thought it would be. I think it on wheels or something. And then you do have to take the cushions off. So I do remember somebody saying recently that the Murphy beds are nicer because you don't have these cushions that you need to worry about. Unfortunately, at least with this Murphy bed, you still have to remove the cushions. And so, you might need 2 people to do this. I'm actually going to put the phone down for a second so I can put this down. Hopefully you all will be able to see while I do this, but we'll test it out and see. So now the bed is down. And this is a pretty decent sized bed. It's a real mattress, so it's a lot better than the old sofa beds. One complaint I know that I had heard is that there are USBs. So there's one USB type C, one USB type A, and then 2 outlets here in this Murphy bed for the 1 bedroom here at Beach Club Villas. And there's a little light here. And you get this cute little art with Beach Club, the hotel side, it looks like. And then a view of the water. And then Donald, Daisy, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Very cute. So moving on. Over here you have your washer and dryer. This is a new washer and dryer. Newer than the washer and dryer that was here. There's a nice little foldable laundry basket up there. And these are kind of small washer and dryers compared to what you might have at home. But hopefully you're not washing too much while you're on vacation. And then in here is your bathroom. There's a nice big shower here. Walk-in shower. No rain head shower though, but you do have a shower head, 1 sink, and then this is the toilet closet in here. Strangely, the bath towels end up in here. It would have been nice if they had put them over here, but there is at least a handle here, so you could put the bath towels here. And just for laughs, if you look here, there are 3 different doors that you can go through. And it's a little bit confusing when you're here to try to figure out where you need to go. And then funny enough, if you come out this door, you end up in the rest of the bathroom, which has another sink and a bathtub, which I will say, if you have little kids that like to take baths, this is a perfectly good bathtub for giving children a bath. But you might want to use one of those plastic cups I was mentioning earlier to use it to fill the cup so you can kind of splash water over their head and stuff. And then again, you come over here, more doors. This is just sort of the layout for Beach Club and a couple other villas. You come through here. This is yet another closet. You can hang things. There's your hangers. You also have your safe in here. Safe looks like it's about good enough size. Definitely to fit a tablet, possibly a small laptop. Maybe you could fit a larger laptop in there. And then you have some extra pillows and blankets. And then last but not least is sort of the master bedroom, the bedroom in the 1 bedroom. You can see here, you have yet another TV. And again, it has resort TV on it. You have a little area here that you could sit. Some more storage. A very big drawer that you could probably fit a lot of stuff in if you needed to. 2 more outlets with 2 USB Type A's. Another 2 outlets with 2 USB Type A's. You have some drawers here, so you can put clothing for you if you're staying in the master. Some very good sized drawers here in the middle. I'm not going to open all of them because they're basically the same. And then some nice little artwork. Again, very much a beach theme. These aren't really Disney themed pictures. They're just very much a kind of beachy theme. Nothing really specifically Disney about them. You have a nice little sitting chair here, a lamp, and then a desk here in case you're doing some work. There's some two more outlets, 2 more USBs. And then again, more artwork. It's a little hard to see this artwork because of the sunlight, but there you go. Just again, very much an ocean theme, but very generic again. And you do have one end table. There's only one. Of course, you could put stuff on the desk over there. That sort of serves as a second end table. You have decent space here. And these new beds, they are platform beds, so you can put things underneath. Maybe not completely underneath if you look there, but you can see that you could put your luggage underneath this bed, which is kind of a neat addition. And then this room is 466. It's on the 4th floor. You can see that it has a nice little balcony for the master, a separate balcony from the other side. It does not, the balcony, at least on this particular room, does not join together. I think in some rooms, the balcony may join together. And you can see there, this looks out onto the quiet pool, this room, which is a nice little view. You might, I'm not sure, you might be able to catch some fireworks at night from this room. But, you know, one of the disadvantages, I think, overall of Beach Club Villas is the views are not spectacular. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the pool view, but compared to some of the hotel room side rooms where you get to look at Crescent Lake and see the boardwalk from your room, these rooms are, the view is definitely not as nice, but there's a lot of other advantages to Beach Club, and being able to own at Beach Club, I think, is a big plus. And here's some Mickey-shaped towels. And then a little card. It says, thank you. And I'll come back around real quick just to show you the balcony on this side. The balcony on this side is about the same size, maybe a little bit bigger. And again, you know, it's a very similar view. It's just kind of the quiet pool, the DVC quiet pool. You can see here that the reason that this balcony doesn't go all the way through is there's this big gap here. So that's the reason that the balcony isn't as big. In some other one bedrooms, the balcony goes all the way across. Like if you look at some of the rooms over there, you can see the balcony goes all the way across and you get a much bigger balcony. But this particular room, 466, does not have that. Not a big deal. This actual balcony is maybe it is a little bit bigger than the other balcony that I showed you. It also has a railing that you could see through, which is nicer. And so that is our 1-bedroom tour of a refreshed, not really refurbished, but refreshed 1-bedroom villa at the Beach Club Villas. Thank you very much for joining me.